Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. Those of you who are observant, you will have noticed that as the MGTOW philosophy spread throughout the male population of Western nations, more and more guys are not wanting to date women or get involved with women, and they just prefer to look after themselves and keep their money and resources to themselves to spend on themselves. Now this is having a sort of knock-on effect. One of them is increasing numbers of women on TikTok that the other YouTube videos concerning MGTOW have shown, and the other is in the shopping habits. Even though the daytime TV, which predominantly caters to women, will never mention it, you can be sure that corporate America and the Western corporations are taking a serious look at men's spending habits. So looking around yesterday, I found this. Now this is, as you can see, the rise of the male power shopper. I've covered this before somewhat, but this was done in 2019. If you click on that, you see that in 2019 there was more guys spending purchases than women, more guys spending on Amazon than women, more guys shopping for clothes than women, and naturally for electronics and that, more guys than women. Now that was 2019. If you fast forward to 2023, i.e. now, I found this. This is from the Global Newswire, and as you can see it says menswear market size worth $988.24 billion. In other words, knocking on the door of $1 trillion a year by 2030, which is only 7-8 years from now, or an annual growth of 6.2%. Now, that could be the MGTOW effect, as in the guys not spending money on women and choosing to spend it on themselves. It's an interesting article. It gives an idea where we could be heading. You click on that. Come on, Christopher. You click on that and it brings up the full report that you want to know. As you can see, menswear market sales from 2019, they've grown exponentially, keep growing and growing and growing, level off a bit 2030, 2031, because once a guy has his quota of clothes, he doesn't need to buy any more. But you can see the rise in spending habits by men, guys with their own personal money. Now, it says information by type, season, distribution channel, regional forecast by 2032, which is 9 years from now. The global menswear market is estimated to be worth $575 billion by last year. The menswear market is expected to increase to $610 billion by this year, and then $998 by 2032. Is a compound annual growth rate of 6.2%. Growing fashion concerns among males as well as a proliferation of e-commerce have contributed to the market's growth. No mention of MGTOW at all in this article, not a word. But you can read between the lines. The adoption of luxury menswear by consumers has affected millennials, which is that, i.e. young guys in a profession. They're not bothering with women, they're concentrating on themselves, so the millennial purchasing power to choose luxury clothes. If you're in a career, you want to look good, you want to look sharp. People often invest in trendy clothing, party dress, even sleepwear. Menswear is seeing an upsurge in demand for occasion-specific clothing, i.e. young guys in a career going to a business function, going to a social invention, they want to look good. Also, working class blue collar guys going out, a man also wants to look good. The digitalization of online shopping applications, guys are more accustomed to tech than women. Men's improved spending power and their expanding awareness of apparel are expected to fuel long-term market. And then you can download the PDF brochure. This is a breakdown of the increasing value. If you drop down, key companies in menswear market. Now all these companies will have seen that the men are not bothering to go out with women, and they've put two and two together and say these guys must have a lot of personal income because they're not spending it on women. Let's see if we can get a piece of their money pie. Now, if you go down, the number of internet users has grown, so the volume of online transactions, average amount of money spent online. Now, where is it? Regional analysis. This market will be dominated by the American menswear market. Those of you who are Americans, you've seen the scale of the American clothes industry, and specifically aimed at guys in careers, suits, jackets, leisure wear, all aimed at men with money. The market is growing as a result of rising demand for luxury items, strong purchasing power, there again, and celebrity endorsements. The celebrities see what's happening in the social fabric of America, so they're endorsing it and getting some money for endorsing it. So everybody wants a piece of the pie. Retailers in the region are integrating digital marketing displays and payments to improve in-store experience in order to gain momentum with online businesses. In the store experience to that, you get the male shopper. And this bit, men are shopping at traditional retailers, more men than women, 15% compared to 25%. Now, from 2023, the Asian Pacific menswear market is predicted to develop at the quickest rate. In recent years, China and India have substantial expansion in their menswear industry. Now, MGTOW is also expanding in India, so that could be the MGTOW effect. Just conjecture, but things have a knock-on effect in this world. What do you call it? What's the name? The butterfly effect. Today's youth are heavily influenced by actors and fashion models. They want clothing both versatile and trendy. In India, there's various festivals for which men must dress differently. And then it goes on. Market Research Future is a global research company that takes its pride in its services. Complete and accurate analysis with regard to diverse markets and consumers worthwhile. This is what company which did this article. But there's no mention of MGTOW, but for that you can put two and two together, and MGTOW is having an effect with men not bothering with women, and men having more disposable income now than women, and the male power shopper, and they're using the power of MGTOW money. It's an interesting take. I'll see if I can find some more on that, but as usual, don't count on it. But it turns out that guys' worth are going to increase to nearly $1 trillion per year by 2030, 2032, and there's not much that women can do about it. That's why so many are complaining on TikToks that they can't get a guy. But then again, if they weren't so picky and so toxic at times and think that the world revolves around them, maybe they could get a guy in the prime years, i.e. 18 to 24. But for now, guys are using the money that they earn to spend on themselves instead of spending on themselves and her, and this is the result. I think I'm getting on the 10-minute mark now, so I'll wrap it up now. I'll naturally put the links below, so you know the routine, people. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe. It's completely up to you. So until next Monday, that's it. Bye-bye.